my name's Eddie. I have 20 years behind the chair, 10 as a barber instructor, and I'm the founder of the YouTube Barber Academy, where we've grown over 130,000 subscribers. I began working with Gamma StyleCraft a while back because they actually listen to barbers and stylists, and they design products that help push our industry forward. By the end of this video, you're going to know everything there is to know about this clipper, who it's for, and what it compares to. So let's meet the Instinct Clipper. With its 4 hours of runtime and multiple different charging options ranging from the stand to plug-in direct to micro USB support, you can choose to use the stand, or if you want to reduce clutter on your station, you can just use a micro USB cord. I prefer to keep mine in the drawer. This next statement is an understatement, and I can't stress this enough. Station space, for most, is really limited. And I can actually charge this, the Saber, the Rebel, the Skin. I got so many options to charge with just one cord, which means I only got to have one thing plugged in. And also for the traveling barber stylist, you can travel light with this compact clipper, toss it in a bag, micro USB cord, and you're ready to go. The incredibly compact and ergonomic design feels great in the hand, and it gives you confidence and control. The Instinct Clipper is super lightweight and powerful, and for me, it's one of my favorite for clipper over comb, bulk removal, and blending. Now, my hands are like average size, I would say, but for barbers and stylists that have the smaller hands or just prefer a lightweight clipper, I mean, this is for you. And also for doing kids or old people that have flexibility issues in the neck, you don't want to pick up this giant and try to fit it in between the cape and the chair. It's just so much more ergonomic and easier to get this into those hard to reach spots. I mean, look at the size difference between the Snap and the Instinct Clipper. Now, the Instinct gets its name from its ability to detect resistance and adjust the torque automatically. It maintains 11,500 cutting strokes per minute at all times with the patented vector motor. First of its class in a clipper. Okay, check this out. Watch how the motor speeds up when I try to stop it. So it roars to life when it senses resistance, but this doesn't come without a little compromise. Just like in your car, if you smash the accelerator all the way down, you're going to run out of gas faster. So this is definitely going to impact the 4 hours of runtime on the battery because it has to speed up for that power. However, when it's under no resistance, we've measured it and it does actually have 4 hours of battery life. Now, what that actually means in terms of using it for blending or using it for cutting hair, it means that it's going to speed up and it's going to run smooth no matter what it encounters, which makes it more predictable for me. And I noticed that all my haircuts were coming out faster and I wasn't compromising any quality. It just made it so much more predictable to do what I had to do. And part of that is the blade. It has the industry-leading Faper blade. Now, the Faper blade is very easy to zero gap. It's become our best-selling blade for a reason. It takes the forgiveness you get with a taper blade and the ability to remove harsh skin lines you get from a fade blade, and it merges them together, making the Faper the most versatile blade in our industry. Now, also with that forgiveness, I was able to remove dark spots and lines with ease. When I started using this blade, I fell in love with it and it is my favorite. And for the stylists who are crossing over to barbering, you guys are going to enjoy the forgiveness you're going to get with a Faper blade that you don't get with the fade blade. It's definitely going to give you a leg up when it comes to learning the skill. Click lever or floating. Now, when you move the lever, you're going to notice that it has clicks that tell you exactly where you are in the blend. I personally love this feature for two reasons. One, it keeps me organized, but two, it helps me communicate effectively when I'm teaching. And if you would like to remove these clicks, they do provide that option. You can remove the pin from the lever just by taking off the lever, remove the pin and put the lever back on, or they actually give you a couple included levers that don't have the pin, and that allows you to have what we call a floating lever. Especially for stylists, you guys are going to find these clicks really useful to help you stay organized and know exactly where you are. And I mean, that goes for barbers and that goes for me too, even after 20 years. I think it's just a great feature for me, and I personally would never take them off. With most StyleCraft Gamma products, you're going to get some options to style it out the way you like with different cases. They actually offer a rubber band, and one of the reasons why I like the rubber band is not only does it grip the clipper nice, but I don't even put the screws back into the clipper, so that way I could just switch out lids whenever I want. And I would recommend using the one for the trimmer because this is such a small clipper that the one we had for the clipper is a little big. They come with some really secure double magnetic guards, and these guards have a lot of teeth. They lift the hair into place effectively and allow it to get cut with fewer passes. I mean, if you look at the quality of this blade versus the wall blade, but the 1.5 guard SC, Gamma, it just cuts so much better and it leads to an easier transition for me, and it's definitely in my rotation. I mean, this clipper's really for anybody. If you have the compact size for travel, along with the smallest means of charging it, the micro USB cable, it's ergonomic in the hand, it's got new motor tech, it's just unmatched in power. The definition of small but mighty, and it's going to be enjoyed by both barbers and stylists alike. I mean, there's really nothing out there that this compares to. If I was hard pressed to give you an answer, I would say it feels like using a trimmer in terms of size and control. Except for it's not a trimmer, it's a clipper. And it's much smaller and more powerful than the Magic Clips. I mean, imagine having the smallest, most powerful clipper in existence currently. You'd have the Instinct Clipper. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. We're going to be talking about the Sabre trimmer.